evening, everybody, and welcome to Carnduff Centennial Arena. Sorry, I've got some extra music on here. We'll turn that off. And now we should be good to go. Good evening, everybody. It's Alan Stewart here from the Carnduff Centennial Arena here in Carnduff for Game 2 of the Sask East, or of the Sask Provincial D Senior Finals between the Carnduff Red Devils and the Theodore Buffalos. Teams are just warming up here right now. We will try to get you outside if we can here to help with the feed. If we can't, I'm sorry about that. We will do what we can, and you will have to rely maybe on my voice a little too much here tonight. But hey, you're getting to check out the game here. Hope you guys all enjoy it once we get this going. Full rosters looks like for both teams here tonight. Returning for the Theodore Buffalos for this game here, number 8, Logan Kalanchi is back, as well as number 6, Eric Kuzik, who is looking to get back into it after having to miss 2 games here, one with a suspension and one as a healthy scratch. Goaltenders for this evening, of course, the Theodore Buffalos have 2 choices in net. They can either go with number 33, Warren Shimko. I will not tell you who's in net because I have no idea. Because both guys can go in net. Warren Shimko, number 33, had a big game there the other night on Thursday night against the Swan Valley Axemen. Should have pitched a shutout until his back let a puck in after it bounced off his back, which is too bad. But nevertheless, 3-1 victory over there for the Theodore Buffalos after Colby Vrana scored a goal with 12 seconds left. Over for the other goaltender for the Theodore Buffalos, of course, is the proven netminder Kevin Jodick. Been in lots of these provincial games here and really knows where to be and how to do them, and will be in net. Well, he's in net right now, but again, I'm not sure who's starting this game. We'll find that out here, I guess, as the night goes on. Over on the other side, for the Carnduff Red Devils, it'll be number 33, Cody Dumaine, I believe, that will be starting here tonight. Kind of an oddball goaltender, if you want to say that a little bit. A left-handed goaltender, not as common in hockey, so that'll be interesting to watch and see how he does. Had a very good game against the Theodore Buffalos the other night. He will be tending to net here tonight. If he does need the help, number 39, Shane Marsh, I believe, is the backup goalie here tonight, helping out Dumaine if he needs it. As said before, looks like we've got 20 players aside here tonight, so lots of players. It actually will be Mason Plews, sorry about that, for the Carnduff Red Devils. Mason Plews will be your backup goalie. Rookie goaltender, where is he from? Right from Carnduff? So a rookie goaltender from Carnduff, Mason Plews, will be the backup here tonight. As said before, the Theodore Buffalos have a full roster here tonight. All 20 guys are here. They're all ready to go. And looking to force Game 3 back here tomorrow afternoon at 2:30 if needed. The other game for this series, the Kyle Elks and the Macklin Mohawks, they're currently in action. I don't have a score quite yet for you. Just taking a look here. Yeah. Block user, sorry about this. I see there's some bots starting up. Friendly guys. Comments. There are some, the other series is going on right now. Last night, Kyle won that game 6-4 or 6-5. I'm sorry, I can't remember what the score exactly was there. A little bit of controversy in that game. Somebody from Kyle said something to Kyle Dumba, and there will be a suspension handed out. I don't know what the whole details are about it. However, not acceptable in senior hockey. I am just cleaning off some of these bots if I can. I'm trying to get rid of that for you. Box access is going to be covered. Okay. I'm just trying to log back into Facebook here so that our guys can see it there. As I can see there was an issue. There we go. We're back in on Facebook. Sorry about that for our folks over on Facebook. We do have a lot of people here that are being foolish and trying to go and send in a fake account with another feed. This is what we've got for a feed here tonight. Don't be fooled by these comments coming in. I'm going to delete these comments as quick as we can as well and go from there. We're about probably 15 minutes away here from game time. Should be a dandy here tonight. And yeah, we'll be looking forward to joining you here shortly. Once again, my name's Adam Stewart, and yeah, we'll be giving you the game here tonight. Thank you very much. We'll be talking to you here shortly, just before first period puck drop.
So, who's the other series?
That's Kyle Elks and Macklin Mohawks.
You said that?
That's the South Division. Or I guess this is the North. That's the South. Or no, sorry, they're the North Division. We're the South Division.
So the winners of those two pools
meet us. Yeah.
Final. Okay.
So either one hell of a long road trip or one hell of a long road trip. All right, let's see here. All right, welcome back here. We just taken a look here, and we see that there is an update for the score out for the North Division Final. 6-2, the Kyle Elks currently lead the Macklin Mohawks. Gotta get that name right eventually. Trying to introduce the rosters here if I can real quick. I'm hoping that the feed's working okay. I haven't had any comments besides some guys spamming it. I haven't seen anything yet, so just give me a thumbs up if everything's working okay. I know that the distance that we are away from the far end is bad, and I apologize for that. I will try to help you as much as I can through the feed there, but we'll see what we can do. Introducing the referees here tonight. I don't have their names. However, they are based out of the Big Six Hockey League, these referees, which is a good thing as well. For the Theodore Buffalos, on the roster here tonight, number 4, Blaine Thompson. Number 6, Eric Kuzik. Number 7, Mackenzie Flett. Number 8, Logan Kalanchi. Number 9, Tony Roebuck. Number 10, Curtis Decker. Number 11, Jordan Evans. Number 13, Keenan Taphorn. Number 15, Dan Wilson. Number 16, Dylan Johnson. Number 17, Zach Kraczynski. Number 18, Colby Vrana. Number 20, Grayson Neufeld. Number 22, Zach McIntyre. Number 23, Keenan Sperling. Number 24, Delane Lamb. Number 89, Caden Taphorn. Number 91, Derek Schwartz. As the Carnduff Red Devils take to the ice, being led by their goaltender, number 33, Colby Devane. And here comes the Buffaloes, being led out by number 33, Warren Shimko. The other goaltender for this evening, of course, is number 29, Kevin Jodick. The head coach for the Theodore Buffalos is Josh Garbett. Assistant coach is Norm Garbett. Managers are Adam Stewart and Nick Oslo. And your trainer, who unfortunately can't be with us tonight, but I'm sure he's watching this feed, is Jeremy Kudrick. As the teams take to the ice, should be a packed house here in Carnduff as this is going on. Thank you once again for everybody that's joining us here tonight. I hope you enjoy the feed and enjoy the game as we get this one going here for the South Final of Senior D Provincial Playoff. Starting lineup for your Theodore Buffalos here tonight. Number 33, Warren Shimko is behind the net after having a great game against the Swan Valley Oxmen. He'll get the nod here tonight. Behind him will be in front of him will be number 10, Curtis Decker, and number 20, Grayson Neufeld, as we get ready for Old Canada. All right, about ready to go here in Carnduff with the Buffaloes and the Carnduff Red Devils. Red Devils lead this one 1-0 in this series so far. Buffaloes have to win this one to stay alive here tonight. I'm going to try to hold this a little bit so I can maybe get a little bit deeper in to help you with the action. Finishing up the Theodore Buffalo starting lineup, number 91, Derek Schwartz will take the captain. We'll take the left wing. Keenan Taphorn will be number 13, taking the right wing, and starting at center, number 18, Colby Verana. And we're underway here in Carnduff. Red Devils win the draw, get it deep into the Theodore zone. Schwartz pitches it off of the back of Keenan Taphorn's foot, and this one ends up back down into the Theodore zone. I am going to see what I can do here. If the feed I'm hoping is working well, I can't tell. Verana tries to get the puck, loses it. That is to number 2, Cody Martin. Here's a chance, shoot, scores! Dan Hiltz opens the scoring for the Carnduff Red Devils early. 31 seconds in, 1-0 for Carnduff. Not the start that the Theodore Buffaloes have been looking for. And they win this draw. Goes right back to the goaltender, Shimko. Over to Delane Lamb. Lamb gets it around the net. Over to Blaine Thompson. Here's Dylan Johnson. Getting it over to Delane Lamb. Lamb gets into the Carnduff zone. Takes a shot there. Hop high. And the goaltender, Delane, goes and gloves that one down. Buff still with it here, though. Here's Lamb. Lamb takes a shot. Rebound. Good chance, but ends up getting cleared. And, well, not quite. It ends up hitting the top of the low ceiling here in Carnduff. Play is called. You missed it here. It's 1-0 early, which is not the start, of course, that the Theodore Buffaloes were looking for here. Couldn't quite get who the goals were from there. I know the first one there was number 23 that got the goal for the Red Devils. That was Ben Hilt. As Dylan Johnson pitches this one up, and he does the same thing, bounces this one up high and out of play. 18:44 minute and 22 seconds into this one. It's already a Carnduff 1-0 lead. Roebuck tries to win this draw and kind of gets tied up, and Carnduff ends up with the puck in the zone. The Red Devils pitch it around. Here's Roebuck. Roebuck tries to get it away. Doesn't work. Red Devils get it again. Takes a shot there, and Shimko will hang on. Red Devils, of course, are eliminated in their league playoffs, so they get a little bit more of a rest, I guess, in these games. Theodore has been playing league games and provincial games at the same time as this has been going on. As this puck is pitched around and over to Dan Wilson, who can't quite control that. Now it's Mackenzie Flett with it. Flett finds Wilson on stride. Wilson gets this puck in deep into the Red Devils' end. Makes a big hit here, and Roebuck ends up with it. Roebuck shoots! Save made by Domain, and this puck gets all the way down the ice. Icing's not called. It goes off the goaltender, Shimko, as Curtis Decker ends up with it. Decker makes a nice pass over to Logan Kalanche. Domain comes out of the net and plays that one down and pitches it all the way down back to the Theodore zone. Neufeld over to Curtis Decker. Decker gets it to Kalanche. Now gets it up to Neufeld. Back to Kalanche, who has to regroup here. Gets it over to Jordan Evans, who's got Eric Kuzik. Kuzik loses this puck, though, and the Red Devils take it back down the ice. Here they come, up the neutral ice. Here's a hard shot. Save made by Shimko. Hard shot by number 25. That's Tanner Reynolds. Here's Eric Kuzik with it. Kuzik knocks the stick out of Reynolds' hand and gets this puck deep down into the Carnduff zone. As Carnduff goes, takes this puck back, and this is being called off. Not sure what exactly for. Hand pass, possibly. Not sure. Irregardless, it's going to be a stoppage of play. And this one will end up outside the Carnduff zone. Brana wins this draw, I suppose. And the Buffaloes keep control of the puck here. Here's Lamb. Takes a shot onto the goaltender domain. He decides to hang on to this one as he's got Derek Schwartz and Colby Vrana in the vicinity. Big ice here in Carnduff. Very nice looking rink. As this puck here is controlled by the Carnduff Red Devils. Number 10, that would be Dylan Lamontage with it. I cannot say that last name right. That's my apologies. He'll pitch it on to net, and Warren Shipko will hang on to that one. Get a whistle. 3:28 left here, or 3:28 into the first period. There's still a 1-0 Carnduff game. Buffaloes have had a few opportunities in that zone, but not a whole lot yet. This one's just getting nicely underway. Here's Schwartz. Throws this puck up. Crakely, and who can't reach it, though, is Colby Vrana. And the Red Devils come back out of their zone. Pitching it up to neutral ice. Shoots. And that one's blocked up front. Here's number 17. That would be Garrigan with it. Garrigan got thrown out last game in the second period because him and Keenan Sperling decided to have a little good chance there as he threw it right in front of the net. There's nobody there to grab a hold of it. Garrigan and Sperling, of course, had a nice little fight there in the second period in Theodore. I think Sperling kind of got the worst of that one. Red Devils now putting some pressure on the Theodore Buffalos as Lamb tries to get this puck down and out of the ice, and he bounces this one up and into the rafters in this game.
As you were saying earlier, Garrigan, he's a fighter. He's always been like that. He's a tough guy on this team.
Listen to Mike.
I didn't want to cut you off here.
That's okay. Garrigan is definitely the tough guy on this team, as our sound guy Aiden has pointed out. Flat throws this one around the net for Dylan Johnson. Johnson gets it, and he'll get this one off the boards and down the ice. Chasing after it is Zach McIntyre, and he'll take his guy into the boards. That was number 24, Carlton, that took the hit. Here's Taphorn with a Taphorn shoots. That just missed the net. Flat with it, down deep. It's only one guy back is Keenan Sperling. Sperling throws this one along the boards, trying to get to Mackenzie Fletcher, pitches it along the boards as well. Doesn't quite come out. Here's the Red Devils again. Oh, what a chance. Got it in front and just couldn't quite control that one to get any play on it. Here comes the Red Devils again, up into the Theodore zone, but Fleck controls that, gets back to neutral ice. Here's number 16. That would be Carrier with it. Carrier loses this one, ends up back down into the Carnduff zone as they're making a change. Here's Caden Taphorn with it. Caden Taphorn throws it around the net. Wilson chases that one down, tries to get it to Kurchinski. Kurchinski doesn't work. Here's Kurchinski still digging around for it. Kurchinski now to Tony Roebuck. Roebuck makes one move, gets it up to the front, and Dan Wilson couldn't get anything on that one. Here comes the Red Devils with a full head of steam. Tries to toe drag as number 19, Ty Stoven. Doesn't work. As the Buffaloes recover the puck. Here's Tony Roebuck with it. Roebuck throws it over, doesn't work. Tries to get it to Wilson. Now he gets into the zone. Roebuck shoots. And that one's gloved down by the goaltender, Domain. And he'll hang on. So far, the one goal stands by number 23. That was Dan Hiltz early in this game. It's a 1-0 Carnduff Red Devil lead. About halfway, just not quite halfway through the first period. Decker with it. Decker, neutral ice, gets this puck over to Tony Roebuck. Roebuck loses it, gets nailed off of the puck as the Red Devils take this one back down into the Theodore zone. Here's the Red Devils trying to dig deep for it. That's number 25, Reynolds. Reynolds works this one around. Still working this one around is now number 5. Trask gets a hold of this one. Trask taken off the puck by Decker. And now it goes over to Logan Kalachi, who gets this one out of the zone. Roebuck throws it up and doesn't work, and the Buffaloes have to regroup in their own end. Decker to Neufeld. Neufeld tries to pitch it through the player. Doesn't work. Of the Red Devils, and they'll bring this one back into the Theodore zone. Here's a chance. Shoot, save made by Shipko. That was number 5, Trask, with an excellent chance there on Warren Shimko. gets the pad out. Holds that one in as the Buffaloes now get back into the Carnduff zone. Thompson works his puck back around the net. Over for, that would be number 6, Eric Kuzik. Back around to Thompson. Thompson tries to throw it out. And now the Red Devils will get a hold of this puck. For a moment, Kuzik picks it up and gets this back down into the Carnduff zone. Red Devils end up back with the puck, and here they come up ice. This is number 17, Garrigan. Garrigan works it around the net. Over for his other partner. Over to Garrigan. To the back. Shoot. Save. Rebound. And nobody can get a hold of that, but here comes the Buffaloes. 3-on-2 the other way. Taphorn with it. Taphorn makes a move. Shoots. Save me. Rebound. Scores! Cody Domain tries to hold the puck on, but can't. And Derek Schwartz gets an empty net to shoot at. We're tied at 1. Great pressure by the Buffaloes to make that puck go up ice quickly. Keenan Taphorn makes a shot, and Domain has to go and try to dig for it. Now that puck's coming out of his net. Got jammed in there. Derek tried to make sure that one went in so hard. As the Buffaloes tie this one up with 12:19 left here in the first. And win this draw. Sperling over to Mackenzie Flett. Flett to Sperling. Sperling over to Schwartz, who tries to make a pass to Vrana. Doesn't work. Gets taken off the puck. And we've got another offside call here against the Theodore Buffalos. Great action so far here in the Senior D South Final. If anybody has an update to that score over at the other game, just let me know. I'll try to get it up for you as quick as I can. Last heard was 6-2 for the Kyle Elks. That's a game 3, so whoever wins moves on to play Carnduff for Theodore. Pretty straightforward. As Domain makes the save. And here's the Buffaloes still with the puck. Sperling takes this one back deep down into the Carnduff zone. Keenan Taphorn chases them around. Schwartz gets the puck. Throws this one around the net. Schwartz. Vrana gets the puck and shoots it, but blocked up in front. Here comes the Red Devils once again up ice. Number 14, that is Geiger with it. And he steps just a little bit offside. And we'll have a whistle just outside of the Theodore blue line. Any other scores that you guys have, just send them over. I'll try to get them up as quick as I can. We'll try to do what we can here to help you out as best we can with getting anything up that you want to hear. Neufeld loses this puck over to number 8. That's Stalker. Stalker gets chucked off the puck by Decker. And here's, what an opportunity there. One stride too many passed over Bryce Decker. Otherwise, McIntyre had a great opportunity there. This will be icing against the Theodore Buffalos. As Caden Taphorn will take this draw up against number 19. That would be Stoven. And Taphorn wins this draw. Here's Decker with it. Decker throwing it around the net. And on to Shimko. Here's Curtis Decker. Decker over to Caden Taphorn. Taphorn works his puck up, gets it deep into the Carnduff zone. McIntyre goes chasing with it with number 8. That would be Stalker. Stalker, McIntyre, dig for it. Here is the Buffaloes with it. That would be Dylan Johnson. Shoots it around the net. And nobody's there to grab that one. Quick play there by the goaltender. Shimko gets this puck down, back down into the Carnduff zone. As Kurchinski chases this one down. Kurchinski with Caden Taphorn beside him. Gets the puck taken off of him. Blaine Thompson holds up his guy a little bit. And they'll get the puck back. Here's Dylan Johnson with it. Johnson heads up ice. Takes a shot there. Save made by Domain. Back to Dylan Johnson. Over to Lamb. Lamb with it. Takes a shot. Doesn't get through. Off to the side of the net. And the Red Devils will end up back with this puck. Heading up ice here quickly. That's number 5, Trask. Trask gets bumped off of the 2 Buffalo defenders. And this one's going to be shot all the way down the ice. Nope, it wasn't. That was blocked up by Garrigan, I believe. No, not Garrigan. That's number 2. That's Martin. And he works hard to try to get that puck as he lost his stick. Here's the Buffaloes, though. 3-on-1. Buffaloes have a chance here. Roebuck shoots. Save made. Rebound. Goes out to Fleck. He takes a shot, and that's blocked. Buffalo's getting some opportunities here. Lamb throws it around the net. This one goes over to Garrigan. Garrigan gets it around and back down into the Theodore zone as icing is being waved off as Delaney Lamb is chasing this one down. Roebuck with it. Roebuck throws it way up ice, and this one definitely will be icing. Game just starting to open up here maybe a little bit. As Tony Roebuck will take this draw up against number 23, that's Ben Hiltz. Has the one goal for the Carnduff Red Devils already today, and he keeps it in the zone. Here's a chance for the Red Devils. Oh, what a chance! Snuck through Warren Shimko's pads and just wide. Here's Kurchinski working hard to get that puck out. Kurchinski now takes this, gets it into the Red Devil zone, and is taken down. No call on the play. And the Buffs bench is bouncing a little bit after that one. Sperling gets the puck, doesn't get it out of the zone, though. Here's an opportunity for Hiltz, who loses his stick. Sperling pitches it around the net. Kuzik loses the puck. Here's another chance, and Warren Shimko goes and hangs on to that one. Not sure about that call, or, well, lack thereof, but you know what? The refs are here. They're going to try to put the whistle back in their pocket, I guess. Hopefully that happens on the other way around, though. We'll see later on. As Jordan Evans will take this draw up against number 16. That's Carrier. Decker hits his guy, Carrier, along the boards. As Decker gets this one out and doesn't work. Here's a chance. Shoot, save made, or just wide of the net. That would be number 15, Plews. As the Buffaloes get this one out of the zone for a quick moment. Now they'll regroup behind the net. That would be Grayson Neufeld. Over to Eric Kuzik. Kuzik throws it up and throws this one all the way down the ice. And there won't be no icing called as the Theodore Buffaloes make a change. Buffs chase it down a little bit here. And here comes the Red Devils out of their zone. Quick move here, right over to Blaine Thompson. Thompson throws it over to that would be Vrana, who gets it over to Blaine Thompson. Blaine Thompson with it. Thompson shoots, scores! Quick snap shot by Blaine Thompson makes this a 2-1 game for the Theodore Buffalos. Buffaloes have been working hard this period, and it's starting to reward them as they get the first lead of the game at 7:51 left here in the first. Buffs win this draw over to the Lane Lamb. Sure it'll be Thompson from Keenan Taphorn. We'll wait to hear the call. Here's a chance for Taphorn. If he can, no, he won't get to this one. It just goes out of his reach. But no icing called as well here. Here's the Buffaloes still with it in the Carnduff zone. Blaine Thompson unassisted is what they're going to call. As Buffaloes get another chance. Ooh. Lots of guys right by the net by Domain. And he'll hang on to this one here with 7:22 left here in the first. 2-1, the Buffaloes lead. Hopefully the feed is working well. Again, I can't tell you if it's working good, bad, or otherwise. You got to let me know. If you give me a message, I can tell you if it's, then at least I know. Right now, all I had was 2 bot chats. And, well, nobody likes dealing with bots. As this puck goes around the net, and the Theodore Buffaloes control this one. And here's a shot by Taphorn, and Domain will hold on to that one as well. Thank you very much to the Monday Nooner for sharing the feed here tonight. Also, I think we're going to have during the intermission, we're going to have one of the members, I think it's Dustin from the HBC podcast, join us to talk a little bit about Big Six hockey. What's all going on over there as the Buffaloes keep this into the zone of the Carnduff Red Devils. Pitch it around. Here's Taphorn. Taphorn gets it out and over to Decker. Decker will just pitch this one back deep into the Carnduff zone right behind the net. Here's Dylan Johnson with it. Big boy to try to get that puck off of. And he gets nailed into the boards. And he'll throw this one back around over for McIntyre. Just a little bit off step for that one. That's number 10. Lamontage. I cannot. Lamontagne. Trying to get that puck. Don't worry, I won't be quitting my day job anytime soon. Anyways, Johnson with the puck, heading up ice and trying to get this one over to Caden Taphorn. Doesn't quite work. As the Red Devils pick this one up in neutral ice, throw this one right onto the goaltender, Warren Chimko. He'll cover up and hang on for the whistle. 6:17, I believe that is, left here in the first. Still a 2-1, Theodore Buffalos lead. But in the series, the Carnduff Red Devils lead 1-0 and are trying to close it out here tonight. Buffaloes, of course, trying to send it to Game 3 tomorrow afternoon at 2:30 here in Carnduff. Here's Thompson with it behind the net as he's getting pressured out of there by number 25. That would be Reynolds. And Buffaloes do get it back down and into the neutral ice as Roebuck picks it up. Roebuck makes a little move, but the steps offside, as I think Dan Wilson was a step too far. 5:54 left here in the first. Still a 2-1 game for the Buffs. Thank you, everybody that's been watching this feed. I hope you're enjoying it. Been a long drive up here, but hey, it's been a fun drive up here. And we got a penalty called here, a hooking call. And I'm not sure who got that. I would think it's one of the Red Devils. Looks like it. 14. Yeah, I apologize, Blake. I can see that it probably would be choppy a little bit. I tried to hook up my internet to have Wi-Fi that I usually bring with me. And, yeah, that didn't work. I'm going to try to play with it in the first period. Maybe I'll get it to work again, and I'll have a better feed for you. I'm hoping that is. You said it was number 14, Trevor Geiger. Takes the first penalty, and the Buffaloes will take the power play here, as well as have that 2-1 lead right at the moment. Let's see what they can get set up here on the power play. As Mackenzie Flett will set this up behind his net. Flett works his guys up and gets this one over to Lamb, who gets it down to Kobe Vrana. Vrana takes it into the zone, tries to get over to Schwartz. This goes behind the net. Schwartz over to Keenan Taphorn. To Schwartz. That's Kobe Vrana. My apologies. Now it's Taphorn. Taphorn shoots. But save made by Demane. I'll get that name one day. Over to Flat. Flat shoots. Save made again by Demane. This puck here stays in the Carnduff zone as Derek Schwartz picks it up. Schwartz heads around the net. Goes over to Dylan Johnson. Oh, that's not Dylan. Over to Colby to Taphorn. Taphorn shoots. Big chance in front, but that puck gets batted away. Still into the Carnduff zone. Hasn't left for a little while. Here's Flat. Flat shoots to Taphorn. That's a save made. Rebound. Another chance. And they get it out of the zone as the Carnduff defenders are right exhausted. But the Buffaloes quickly pitch this one back down into the Carnduff zone. Temporarily, Carnduff gets this back down to neutral ice as they go in the other way. Here's McIntyre. Gets it into the zone. Over for Derek Schwartz. Schwartz's pass, and that just missed. That was for, I believe, Delane Lamb. Lamb with it. Works it around the net. Lamb to the center ice. Lamb takes the puck over to the blue line. Here's a shot by McIntyre, and that missed the net. Ian Carnduff gets the puck on it, and we'll throw this one all the way down the ice. As Neufeld will pick it up in his own. 12 seconds left to the penalty. To number 14, that's Trevor Geiger. And Neufeld tries to get this back down into the zone. Doesn't work. Here comes the Carnduff Red Devils as that penalty is just expiring for Geiger. Here he comes up ice. He gets nailed into the boards by Grayson Neufeld. And the Buffaloes get the puck back up. Caden Taphorn tries to make a pass. Doesn't work. And here's a chance here as the Red Devils come on up ice. Saved by Simcoe. Rebound. Scores. Kyle Garrigan as Simcoe took one to the mask and couldn't recover quick enough to go get that one over from Garrigan. It's a 2-2 tie here in the first.
Seems like something similar has happened for both teams here as both goalies made a good save on the first shot and bounced off their shoulder to the guy that was trailing, and it just seems like they can't find the puck after the initial shot.
Absolutely. It seems like that's the case right now. It's first one was, definitely off of the shoulder, and then the second one here was off the mask and bounced straight to Garrigan. Refs can't call that, unfortunately. I mean, it might have done something with his mask, which it looks like it has, because Shimko was standing in his crease and looking for some repairs to be done to that. Of course, Shimko has that painted mask. And we are waiting for some repairs to be done to it, I guess. Shimko gets his mask back. Looks like they did whatever they had to do to it. So that's good. I will try to get back to you here, Trey, probably during the first intermission. So just hang with me tight there. We'll talk to you here in the first. In the meantime, this puck here is won by Carnduff. They just throw this one ahead up to Warren Shimko. And here's to Delane Lamb. Lamb is his puck. Tries to get it to Krasinski. Doesn't work, but it ends up right on the stick of Tony Robot. Robot shoots. Misses the net. And this one trickles back all the way to neutral ice. Lamb gets worked off the puck here into the boards a little bit there. And Krasinski makes one guy miss. And throws this one over. And over to Tony Robach. Robach shoots! Save made by Domain. And that puck ends up and out of the play. 3 minutes left here in the first. Still a 2-2 game. As the goal by Garrigan right now is the one that tied it up for the Carnduff Red Devils. As Tony Robach takes this draw. And he'll win it back to... He won't win this one. It goes to Carnduff. Carnduff gets the puck. Throwing it up ice. Here is for number 20. That would be Smith. As this one goes, works over to Sperling. Sperling throws it down ice. Right onto the goaltender, Domain. Domain decides, you know what? I can see big Zach Krasinski coming towards me. Maybe I better hang on to that one. 2:38 left here in the first. Still a 2-2 game. Evans takes the draw. And he wins this one right back. And here comes Neufeld. Hard shot there. And Domain got through traffic. And he'll hang on. Buffaloes have worked hard this period. Can't deny that. But right off the draw, the third 31 seconds into the game, one goal there quickly by the Red Devils, and then one off of the mask and over to the wrong player at the wrong time for the Buffaloes. And this is a 2-2 game. So there's another call penalty coming up here. I see that somebody's getting a call. It's an elbowing call. And I believe this is going against the Carnduff Red Devils again. This is number 2, Cody Martin. He's voicing his displeasure about that call. And the Buffaloes will get the second opportunity here to try to take the lead here with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left in the first. Johnson wins the draw, gets us back to the lane. Lamb over to Taphorn. Nope, to Schwartz. To Johnson, over to Keenan Taphorn. And he loses this one, and this ends up back down in the Theodore zone as he getting pressured. Here is Delane Lamb by number 16. That would be Carrier. And we gave him right back to him. Save, made, rebound. They're shorthanded. And they're pushing them hard here, the Theodore Buffalos. That's Carrier getting it over to Johnson. Now Dylan Johnson will sort of corral this, but they burnt a minute and a couple of seconds off of that clock there as they were bouncing around in the Theodore zone. Now the Buffaloes end up back with the puck. And they can't hold it in the zone. That would be number 24, Delane Lamb. Lamb tries to get this one over, gets it to Dylan Johnson, who wasn't ready for the puck. And this one ends up back down the ice. Bounced off of a Buffalo, fortunately. Here's Flett with it. Flett lining up, takes a shot. Ooh, that does not make it through. And here comes the Red Devils up ice once more. 47 seconds left of the penalty to Martin. As the Buffaloes get this puck and goes over to Keenan Taphorn. Taphorn as Red Devil blows a tire. Good opportunity there for a moment, but they close that one up real quick and get the puck and shoot it right back down ice. Here's Shimko with it. Shimko figuring out what he wants to do with this, and he'll give this over to Grayson Neufeld. 20 seconds left of the power play, only 34 seconds left of the period. And there is a lost blade by Derek Schwartz. And they're going to blow the whistle as they drag him off the ice. It's sometimes funny when it's other teams, but when it's Derek himself, that doesn't make me laugh. So I'm sure they got a blade there for him. Looks like they're going to try to get that back in for as quick as they possibly can. And they're going to go and carry on here. This is going to end up all the way back down in the Theodore zone as it was a stoppage due to the Buffalos, I guess. So they decided this is going to go all the way back down the ice. And that should almost kill the power play here for the Buffalos. Lamb tries to get this puck out of the zone, and this is number 5. That would be Trask digging deep for it. And here's Kobe Vrana. Vrana gets the puck, shoots it down and into the Carnduff zone with 10 seconds left on the clock. Penalty's over. Here's Taphorn, takes a shot there. Doesn't quite go through. Here is McIntyre. Gets smoked from behind. And they're going to call this one here at the end of the thing for interference. As the Buffalos will get their 3rd power play of the game shortly. When we come back for the first intermission. From the first intermission. Currently right now, 2-2 for the between the Carnduff Red Devils and the Theodore Buffalos. Both teams to go, regroup, and we will see what happens here. Join us here for the first intermission. I'm not sure if Dustin's going to be coming up for this one or another one, but if he's listening, hey, by all means, check it out, and yeah, we'll try to get you back on for the intermission. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you soon here. Take it easy. Bye.
We all have certain things that make us say, yes, this is the home. RE/MAX Blue Chip Realty. We find homes that fit you.
check that out. Away we go. Hey, welcome back here to Carnduff as the Theodore Buffalos and the Carnduff Red Devils are tied at 2 here, heading into the second period. Been a fun game so far. A couple good chances on both sides for more goals, I guess, as you would say. But overall, it's been a very fun period. As the young kids get around and crowd around the door where the Carnduff Red Devils are going to be getting out of right away here. They're all celebrating and having some fun. And the Theodore Buffalos are doing the same thing, except they got no kids right now along their door. Too bad. There's why you want home ice advantage, everybody, because you got a bunch of little kids that'll give you high fives as you come onto the ice. Been an entertaining 20 minutes so far. I'm guessing we're going to get a lot more entertainment here in the second period. But of course, hey, we did have a few sponsors this week for the feed and want to give their video up there as soon as we can here. So thank you very much again to Remax Blue Chip Realty in Yorkton.
We all have certain things that make us say, yes, this is the home. Remax Blue Chip Realty. We find homes that fit you.
All right. Well, looks like the Theodore Buffalos are about to take the ice here again, led by Warren Shimko. He's ready to go here for another period. Let's see what the Buffaloes can do. They're going to start on the power play after at the end of the period. There was a roughing or holding call. I couldn't quite see what exactly it was. Called on the Carnduff Red Devils number 14. I think that's Trevor Geiger, who's already had one this period, our last period. And here comes the Red Devils, right up by goaltender Cody Devane. Buffaloes are just getting ready to go here. Long changes this period, of course. Theodore Buffalos in their away black uniforms with the yellow helmets. And the Red Devils coming in with their white helmets in white uniforms. Red shells. Red pants the whole time. As Cody Martin goes back to get one last high five. Begin here the second period. Brown's going to be taking this draw up against Ben Hiltz. Got the first goal of this game here. This first goal in the game here against Shimko. That was an early one. And then the Buffaloes stormed back. Got two goals up against Devane. And then a bounce off of the helmet and then over to Kyle Garrigan for the Red Devils. Gives them a 2-2 tie as we get this period underway. Here's Mackenzie Flett with it. Flett behind the net. Not a place maybe where you want to be if you're a defenseman. As this puck ends up all the way back down ice. And here's Caden Tapler to pick this one up.
Did they ever say what the call was on the play?
I didn't see what the call was, in all honesty. I seen him make a move. I couldn't see what it was. It was a big hit on Zach McIntyre, who I believe is out there. I'm just trying to take a look. He wasn't going to leave for that one, I'm sure. So McIntyre's on the ice. That's how come I can't find him. Hard to see on the bench. Here's McIntyre. Takes a shot there and fans on it. And here's an opportunity now for the Red Devils. Heading back up ice real quick. They'll stop up. Here is number 23. Hill shoots. Misses the net. And this one ends up back down ice. Here is Schwartz with it. Schwartz over to McIntyre. McIntyre passes it back to Lamb. Lamb tries to move it over. Doesn't work. Lamb now gets it to Neufeld. To Lamb. Lamb with it. Lamb takes a shot there. Oh, what a chance! And the goaltender, Dumaine, had to push the pad down to hold on to that one as Derek Schwartz was sticking a stick where the sun don't shine. Here is Carriers for the Red Devils. He's going to take this draw up against Taphorn. Schwartz gets a shot there off the draw. Another save made by Dumaine. 36 seconds left of the penalty over to Geiger. And they'll redrew this one. Taphorn loses this draw, but it does end up back to the Buffalos. Here's a hard shot there by Thompson. And that puck bounces out and now heads back down ice. I'm sure he thought Geiger has the penalty because he's on the ice right now and the penalty's still on. So I got to look who's in there. I can't. Carlton? Yeah. Perfect. Mr. Carlton is in the penalty box, number 24. For another 10 seconds as the Buffalos get back into the zone quickly here. Here is Taphorn. Keaton Taphorn works it around, tries to get over to Blaine Thompson, who does get it to Neufeld. Over to Dylan Johnson. Johnson to Taphorn to Johnson. Johnson tries to step along the side of the net. Johnson tries to get in there. It doesn't work. Here's Martin with it. Martin throws it up, a nice little pick off there by Blaine Thompson, who throws this one back down and into the Carnduff zone. Well, this is a bad opportunity here. Just picked off. Shoot! Save made by Simcoe. Huge opportunity there for Trevor Geiger. And there was 2-on-0 there. He maybe didn't see the other guy with him or something. Here's a 2-on-1 though for the Buffalos. Schwartz with Johnson. Doesn't get it over to Johnson. That's blocked up. But here's still Schwartz with it. Two over to Johnson. Couldn't handle that one. And here comes number 23. That is Hiltz up the ice. Hiltz tries to work this one around. Hiltz shoots. Save made by Shimko. And that drops behind the net. Here's Kurchinski now with it. Kurchinski heads up ice. Tries to get it over to Tony Roebuck. Roebuck pitches it in the zone. Takes a hit. And the Red Devils have it behind their own net. As Kurchinski goes in there and works hard for it. Knocks this guy over. Here's Roebuck. Roebuck heading around ice, trying to find somebody open to make a pass to. Takes a shot there, and that's blocked as Kurchinski goes and gets it. Here's Dan Wilson with it now. Wilson, the ageless wonder, gets it around the net. And this is held on and in the Carnduff zone still. Here's a chance for Roebuck, looking for Kurchinski in front. Doesn't work. And Buffalo's doing a beautiful job of holding this puck in. Neufeld, hard shot over the net. Over the head of Domain. Finally, Carnduff gets this puck out of the zone, and the Buffalos get it right back in quickly. As Neufeld is out of position right at the moment. That's not a good sign. And this puck's taken away as they're digging for it along the side of the boards. Here's the Red Devils, number 10. That would be Lamont. Is he getting this puck in here? And over to Hiltz. Hiltz tries to make a move. Rebound, shoots! Out there is just shot a little too high and out of play. Good opportunities on both ends here. The Buffaloes had some good shots at the beginning. Carnduff, right afterwards, gets a nice one over on the goaltender, Warren Shipko. As this game, it keeps heating up. 15:57 left here in the second. Still 2-2 tie here during two periods. Thompson around his net over to Tony Roebuck, who doesn't get a hang on this one. That was Logan Kalache. He should be able to pick out the beard. And the Buffaloes are just about offside there. They didn't quite go there. And now here's the Red Devils. Number 27, that would be Marty Moriarty. He gets nailed by Eric Kuzik. Carnduff still keeps it in the net. Marty shoots, and that's there, blocked in front. Here's Kuzik throwing it up ice. Over to Logan Kalache. Kalache gets the puck. Gets it into the zone. Over to Jordan Evans. He tried, but it didn't work. Here's Kuzik. Kuzik shoots along the net there. There was an opportunity there. It was a little bit of room. He couldn't quite squeeze it home. Kuzik gets hit. And over into Kalache. Kalache and Kuzik both forechecking hard. Kalache, just about knocks that puck down. Great opportunity there, but Damon makes the save. Both goaltenders looking sharp here so far in this one. Cody Domain has had some great opportunities on him, but he's been solid in the net here for the Carnduff Red Devils. As the Buffaloes get this puck, Sperling shoots it around the net, and that goes over to Keenan Taphorn, but it doesn't quite work. Now here comes chasing it down is McIntyre. Sperling keeps it in the zone. McIntyre just go tip that one there from the shot off of Sperling. As the Red Devils get it out of the zone quickly here, but the Buffaloes quickly get possession of the puck once more. Mackenzie Flett with it. Flett Shoots it around over back to Taphorn. Caden Taphorn gets it into the zone, throws it around the net. Waiting for it there is McIntyre. McIntyre gets it, throws it back around the net. Over to Taphorn. Taphorn tries to get this puck, and it doesn't work, and this goes out to number 15, Plews. And Plews gets it up and over across the ice. Carnduff gets into the Theodore Buff zone. Plews digging down for it. And with number 16, that's Carrier. Carrier and Plews trying to work this puck around. Carrier takes a shot there, and that's blocked. As this one here goes back down and into the hands of the Theodore Buffalos. That's blocked out by Carrier. Carrier can't quite hang on to it. He'll throw it back as they're trying to make some changes, as the Red Devils are making a full wholesale change. Here comes the Buffaloes. Gets it up and into the Carnduff zone. It's Colby Vrana. Vrana, who's also going off to make some changes, waits up and he'll make his change. Here's Neufeld. Neufeld gets this puck. Tries to get into the zone. Does get it into neutral ice. And massive hit here along the boards. And we've got a charging call coming up against one of the Carnduff Red Devils. Justin Smith, you say?
Number 20.
Number 20, Justin Smith, and he is not happy about that one, as there's been a lot of calls against Carnduff. But that would be number 91, I believe, on the ice, Derek Schwartz, I think. Nick is talking as his trainer and manager and whatever we need him to be tonight to Onslow.
He had his head down, puck was in his feet, and Justin Smith kind of come flying across the blue line, coming out of the zone, and I think he caught him a little blindside on the shoulder, that banged back of the shoulder there.
Yeah, that happens once in a while, and we know all about that with Eric Kuzik, I should say, over in the last series. Lucky Lake absolutely nailed a guy with 56 seconds left that didn't see it coming. Unfortunately, looks like I think Schwartz will be okay. And the Buffaloes will go on their fourth power play. They've got to get started capitalizing in some of these, as they have not gotten a single goal off of a power play, even though they've had the chances. There's another big check along the boards on Caden Taphorn. Shoots! Save made by Domain. Good spot, good position. He'll make the stop. Minute 38 left of the penalty for charging on number 20. That's Justin Smith.
Carnduff's always had a real good penalty kill in their league. From all the home games I've watched, I've probably only seen 6 or 7 power play goals scored on them. So that's one of their best aspects of their game, is their penalty kill defense.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Scores! It's been a long time coming. Dylan Johnson snipes that top corner. You can't go and give power play opportunities to a team and do that over and over again and expect to win a hockey game. And now the Theodore Buffalos lead the game 3-2.
That's what happened. I don't know.
Dylan Johnson, who's been scoreless here for, I don't know, I think it's been since Lucky Lake. I don't think he scored a goal in the series yet against Swan Valley. So he has been fired up to get one here. And finally he does, as this one goes for icing. Dylan Johnson breaks this game out and makes it a 3-2 hockey game here in Carnduff. 12:45 left here in the second. Just a beautiful little goal, too. There was no real room there to get it past Domain, but found just a little bit on the glove side, I believe. And that's all it took. Just a little bit of room, and he got it. The Buffaloes take a lead off of a power play, which they also needed to get going. Here is Zach Krasinski with it. Krasinski throws it up into neutral ice, and a nice move there by Cody Martin of the Red Devils to hold that puck up, as there was 2 or 3 Buffaloes coming at him, trying to go around him. Wilson works this puck around. Martin again, nice plays. Just been in the right spot at the right time for the Red Devils. Get this puck quickly moved up ice. Here's an opportunity to shoot. Save made by Simcoe on Hiltz. Red Devils now get the puck. They're trying to get this into the zone. Here's Martin digging for it. And this puck goes back down into the back behind the Theodore Buffalos in the zone. Here we go again. The neutral ice now. And that's where the puck will stay as Tony Roebuck tries to get this one up and moving up ice. He does. He makes one move. Makes one guy miss. But Tony Roebuck tries to make another guy miss. Over to Krasinski, and he'll get the puck taken off of him That's number 14, Geiger. Geiger quickly passed over, and that's offside at the Buffalo's blue line. Carnduff did not like that call. I am very so much apologize, Grant. I know my video is terrible tonight. I'm hoping the audio is okay, so at least it sounds like a radio stream. I apologize. We will try to get this fixed here. If we have a game 3, we will do what we can. I apologize, though, again. And once we have some better quality here or something we can do, we'll do what we can. But in the meantime, if you're listening, hey, it's a 3-2 game. Buffaloes are leading. If you're a Buff fan, you got to be liking how the team's playing so far. They've had some great opportunities. Have had some sustained pressure in the Carnduff zone. Quite a bit better game than the first game out in Theodore, especially in that first period. And here's the Buffaloes again, getting the puck back in the zone for Carnduff as Jordan Evans tries to get that puck and doesn't quite connect with anybody there. And this one throwing down ice, and this will be for icing against the Carnduff Red Devils. If you have been following us, I've been following over on the North Division Final for this provincial series as well. And congratulations, I suppose, is out in order to the Kyle Elks. They ended up winning that game 8-2, and we'll take on the winner of this series. Whether it be tonight, if Carnduff wins, they'll know all about it. Blaine Thompson is going to get a penalty here as he runs square into number 15, Clues. We'll see what the call is, and Thompson is talking to him about it. And that's interference, he says. Fair enough. Blaine Thompson will take a penalty here, and the Buffaloes will go to the first power play, penalty kill all game. Did a very good job of staying out of the box. But here he couldn't stay out of it probably forever. It's pretty tough. As the Red Devils lose draw, this ends up all the way back down for the goaltender, Dumaine. Dumaine settles it down, tries to get this one over to number 7. That is Barrett. Barrett moves his puck up ice, and here comes the Red Devils into the Theodore Buffalo zone. Hiltz settles this down, takes a shot there, blocked up in front. Here is Martin with it. Martin
Too tight.
over to Barrett. Barrett pitches this one to Hiltz. Hiltz takes a shot there, and that's saved by Warren Shimko, and he'll hang on to get the whistle. 1:27 left here in the power play to the Carnduff Red Devils as Blaine Thompson's standing the whole time in the penalty box. He's definitely worked up.
The Red Devils have had a hard time getting their power play going recently in the last couple of games, but I'm hoping that they can, maybe make something work tonight. As you've been saying about the other side here, I mean, both teams have been kind of struggling with the power play.
The Red Devils here are doing a nice job, though, right now of keeping this puck in the zone and are holding it in right now as Johnson does get this puck out and into neutral ice, and that was just about a breakaway opportunity there for Derek Schwartz. Probably not the thing you really want to do if you're a Carnduff Red Devil. And Schwartz will let this one trickle back in and over to the goaltender, Dumaine, who will settle it behind the net for Lamontage. I'll figure this out. Here's Hiltz with it. Hiltz been on the whole power play so far. Hiltz works his puck around, tries to make a move. Gets it around Taphorn. Taphorn, though, gets his stick down, and that puck bounces back down and out of the Theodore zone. 30 seconds are left in the power play to Blaine Thompson. Here is Lamb with it. Lamb trying to work it along the boards. Buffs have done better in the forecheck as of late. And this puck doesn't quite work in their case. Here's Lamontage. Passes it over. Shoots. Save made by Shimko, and he'll deflect this along the boards behind the net. Number 8, that's Stalker with it. Stalker takes a shot there, and that doesn't get through. Been wide. 5 seconds left in the penalty to Thompson before he comes on. Here comes the Buffaloes. They take a hard shot down the ice and get this one out of the zone as Blaine Thompson races for a change. And Wilson will step on. 0 for 1 on the power play so far for the Carnduff Red Devils. That just about was a puck over glass penalty. Oh, wait. This is senior hockey. We don't have those. As Wilson gets this puck over to Krasinski. Krasinski takes a nice shot there. Saved by Dumaine.
Nice shot.
Another nice shot there and bouncing around off of Stalker and Dumaine. Hangs on to that one. Currently 3-2 for the Theodore Buffalos, and they got it in the Carnduff zone right now as Tony Roebuck wins this draw. And Carnduff, though, gets the puck back, and they'll get this one back down ice as Sperling has to go get this one. Buffalo's now with the puck. Then Wilson get this back down and out of the zone as Roebuck chases this one down. And the Carnduff Red Devils beat them to it, and they'll get this back into the Theodore zone. Here's Sperling. Sperling pitches it over. And number 24 for the Red Devils, that is Carlton. Goes and works this one down, and they try to make a play here. And this one's going to be off icing on the Carnduff Red Devils as nobody's there to touch that puck. 8 minutes exactly left here in the second. Still a 3-2, Theodore Buffalos lead. Once again, if my video sucks, I do apologize. I have been trying to get the internet to work in here, and I cannot get an internet feed. We will do what we can. We'll make whatever we can do to here make this work better. Shakes, oh, what a chance for Colanche. And then threw it up in front. Almost off of a player and in. What an opportunity there for the Theodore Buffalos, and he's going to get a penalty here as the Red Devils, as Warren Chimko races to the bench. The Buffs get this in. Here's Thompson. Oh, what a chance again. Jordan Evans just couldn't get a stick down on it, as number 19, Ty Stoven, will be heading to the box here for slashing a stick out of Logan Colanche's hand. And the Red Devils will be taking another penalty kill here. Buffaloes are 1 for 4 on the power play here tonight.
This isn't usually like the Red Devils. They're usually a pretty well stay-in-the-box team, but it seems like tonight they can't seem to stay out of the box, which is something they usually don't struggle with.
The Buffaloes have come in with speed here tonight, and they are looking pretty decent. So far, here the Buffaloes win the draw once more. Here's Zach McIntyre over to Mackenzie Flett. Fakes the shot. Tries to get it over to Neufeld. Does. And here is Caden Taphorn. Throws it in front, but nobody's there except for number 17, Kyle Garrigan, who throws this one all the way back down 200 feet to Warren Chimko. Here's Mackenzie Flett with it. Flett starts up ice. Flett makes a nice quick pass over to Taphorn. Quick pass back down over to Vrana. Vrana takes a shot there. Ooh, what a chance. That was kind of a weird bouncing play. Goaltender was a little surprised about it, as Neufeld slams his stick against the boards as he goes off the ice as that whipped by him. And the Buffs will start back down in their own zone. Minute 15 penalty left over to Stoven. And here comes the Buffaloes up ice. Play over to Zach McIntyre. McIntyre works it around the net. Tries to, doesn't, turns around, gives it to Lamb. Over to Flett. Flett shoots. They tap it. Rebound! Oh, what a chance! Oh, he just could not get it. Was Zach McIntyre. Huge opportunity for the Buffs to make this a 2-score game. Just could not do it. Buffaloes once again up here with speed. Johnson passes this over to Taphorn. Taphorn shoots, misses the net. And Johnson, nobody's there as the defense was making changes. And 35 seconds left of the penalty to Stoven. Buffaloes are pressing here. 6:03 left here in the second. Buffaloes have definitely had a pretty good period here. Here is Taphorn with it. Taphorn works it around the net. Tries to pitch it over. It doesn't work. And here comes over for Flett. Flett, short shot by Lamb. That's gloved by the goaltender Devane, and he'll hang on. 10 seconds left on the penalty to Ty Stoven. And the Buffaloes still having a 3-2 lead. We'll take a draw here to the right of the goaltender Cody Devane. Roebuck and Carrier will take this draw. And Roebuck wins this one back to Wilson. Here's another opportunity for the hard shot save made. Blocked out in front, I suppose, as Ty Stoven steps out of the penalty box. 1 for 5 now are the Theodore Buffalos on the power play. And this one will be icing against the Buffaloes, as this one trickles all the way back down the ice. 5:29 left here in the second. Still a 3-2 Theodore Buffalos lead. They know what's at stake here tonight. They lose, they drive home tonight. They win, they get to stay here tonight and play here at 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. Try to win a series to get the right to go to Kyle. Play the Elks. Here's Carnduff, throws it back down into the Theodore zone, trying to get this game tied back up. Yes, this one's worked right around the net. Thank you very much, Brett. I see the comment. I appreciate it. Wilson takes a shot, and that one there is flying into the out of the ice and into the stands. No netting around the net here, around here. Kind of different. I don't see too many rinks with no netting anymore. But hey, looks cool.
I think we might lead the league in most fans hit by a puck, though.
Hey, gotta be leading in something. That's the important thing. Of course, here comes the Buffalos. They get this one out of the zone and into neutral ice. And that is Logan Calanchi digging hard for it as he's getting nailed off the puck by Martin. And Martin gets his stick knocked out of his hand after that. And that's up and into the rafters here in Carnduff. As you can tell, kind of lower rafters in this one here. Tom, good luck with your team. Buffalos and Carnduff, they'll take this one out just outside the blue line of the Theodore Buffalos. And this one goes and gets back and controlled by the Theodore Buffalos. And that one goes up and out of play as also goes out of play. This one's going to go all the way back down this time into the Theodore Buffalo zone. Number 23, Ben Hiltz will take this draw up against one of the Taphorns. No, it's actually Jordan Evans, and he'll win this one. Here's Thompson with it. Thompson gets this puck, and Carnduff Red Devils couldn't get it out. And they take a shot, and that's blocked in front as Jordan Evans throws it around the net. Here is the Red Devils once again. Shoots! Oh, what a chance there for the Red Devils. Hiltz just couldn't get his stick on the puck. Had a great opportunity there to tie this one back up. Another shot there for the Red Devils. And another chance here. Here we go. Now the Buffalos get the puck. And Eric Kuzik throws it around his... No, he doesn't throw it around his guy. That was blocked up nicely by number 10. That is Lamontage. And here is the Buffalos getting this one. And this one's going to go not for icing. As now, here's the Buffalos finally getting some fresh legs on the ice. Here's Taphorn with it. Taphorn over to McIntyre, shoots. Oh, what a save. Beautiful save made by the goaltender, Cody Dumaine, who, I'll be honest, has been probably the real highlight of this game so far. Just has had multiple opportunities here the Theodore Buffalos had, and Dumaine has been shutting them down nonstop. Has had a very busy game. As the Red Devils win this draw, they work it around the net, but don't get it out. Here's Colby Vrana around back behind the net. Vrana looking for some help. Vrana turns around again, tries to work it up in front. Oh, what a chance there. And he just couldn't get any space to get anything going there. Back to Flett. Over to Sperling. Shoots, rebound. Flett. Oh, what a chance there. 3 shots on net there. Sperling gets one. Vrana gets 2 cracks at it. And Cody Dumaine once again. Boy, this goaltender has been hot. And they call the whistle here as the Red Devils are going to make some wholesale changes. Here's Colby Vrana up against, I've been saying his name all night and I forgot it now, Carrier. Here's another chance for the Buffalos in front. Oh, gee, the Buffalos have had opportunities. And now here comes the Red Devils, 2-on-1. All the way the other way. Another opportunity. Makes a dance around. Misses the net there. That was number 14, Geiger. Now Geiger's with it again. Right behind the net. Tries to find somebody open. Pitches this one around. Doesn't work. And the Buffalos will get this puck back. But they won't get this out of the zone. As number 7, that would be Barrett, throws this one around the net. Buffalos are starting to puck handle a little bit strange here in their own zone. McIntyre gets the puck, and he's pitching this one up. And why did he throw that out of play when he had all that opportunity? I do not know. But he gets a whistle, I suppose, and the Buffaloes definitely will be making some changes here. 2:30 left here in the second. Still a 3-2 Theodore Buffalo lead. On the goal by, that was Johnson. Red Devils get the puck back, keep it in the zone. Pitch it around beside the net. Here's Neufeld trying to throw this out. They're not really working well here right now. Here's a chance. And luckily that puck was bouncing and did not go through. Here's the Buffaloes now. Here's Schwartz with it. Schwartz over to Johnson. Schwartz tries to get around one guy. Doesn't work. Beautiful play there by the LaMontage. Schwartz ties up his guy there. Could have been a penalty called there. And then gets a stick knocked out of his hand. Could have been a penalty called there. Lamb with it. Lamb works and holds the puck along his guys. Here's Johnson trying to find Schwartz. Doesn't work. Now Keenan Taphorn has it. He'll settle this down. Throw it deep into the Carnduff zone. Schwartz, as the Buffaloes are trying to make line changes here. Krasinski overskates it, but still makes it to Lamb. Lamb shoots. Save made again by Domain. And he'll hang on. As Schwartz and number 8 here, this is Trey Stalker. They had to go give each other a good hug and wish each other the best in the rest of this series.
As you said earlier, with that throwing the puck where you got all that time, that'll defensively kill a team. Those are the turnovers you can't afford to give away, because when you got all the time in the world, you don't want to just.
Well, you can't keep drinking draws in your own zone, and when you go and you're throwing a puck like that just out just to get it down, since Wilson makes a nice little shot and makes a save there again by Domain. You can't just do those. You got to make sure when you got time like that, you got to move the puck up and get it going up ice. You can't just throw it out of the zone and then take another draw in your own zone for that. As Carnduff will take a icing here.
Yeah, the more you can avoid the draws in your end, the unnecessary ones, because one draw in your end for the other team can mean a goal almost every time if the team knows what they're doing.
If you get a guy that can make it win a draw and win it back quickly, that's a very dangerous situation. You can ask us. We've dealt with that lots in a league final. As Tony Roebuck does a nice job, he doesn't quite win the draw, but he does a nice job of holding this puck in the Carnduff zone. Still digging for it there. Tony Roebuck has 3 guys on top of him, and he's holding this puck in. You know, Tony Roebuck, he's not a very big guy to be going and holding everybody in there. So well done by the young lad. As the Buffaloes throw this into the zone, and what do we have here? An offside by the Theodore Buffalos, and there is 1 minute exactly on the clock left.
And if I'll be the first one to say this has been a real exciting game to watch on both sides. Both teams are battling really well offensively and defensively.
Carnduff wins this draw. They're going to hit up ice real quickly here. This is Garrigan with it. Garrigan takes a hard shot there, and there's room. Rebound. Shimko still tied down for some reason. I'm not sure what was going on there as the Buffaloes break this one up ice. Schwartz with it. Schwartz over to Martin. Nails Martin into the boards. Martin, I think, has a different helmet for some reason. Now it doesn't look like the same one he had earlier. Anyways, the Buffaloes now, here's Keenan Taphorn with it. Taphorn throws it along the boards, gets this one out. And here's an opportunity again for the Theodore Buffalos. Tony Roebuck, 2-on-0, 3-on-0. Another chance, rebound, George just couldn't get his stick on it. 3-on-0. What an opportunity for the Theodore Buffalos. Give them credit as this puck goes back down into the Theodore zone. Here's a chance here for Hiltz at the end of the period. And that just bounced off of Shimko, and luckily that didn't go in. But on the other end here, just as the period is getting closer to ending, Domain races for a locker room. Tired, I would think, after that one. 3-on-0 for the Theodore Buffalos. Could not capitalize on it. And after 40 minutes, the Theodore Buffalos lead the Carnduff Red Devils 3-2. This has been a very, very fun game. I know that the video is not working right, but we'll see what we can do during the intermission and see if we can help you. In the meantime, though, thank you very much again for tuning in. We'll be back for the third period as it progresses. Good afternoon again, everybody. I hope you're enjoying the feed here tonight. Currently, so far, after 40 minutes, 3-2 here for the Theodore Buffalos over the Carnduff Red Devils. Theodore, of course, trying to keep going here and see if they can make a finals appearance. If they can, they got to play one more tomorrow night. Carnduff, of course, is just trying to end this here tonight. We've got Dustin here. He is from the HBC podcast. Everything on this, but Dustin, how you been so far?
Feel good, really good. Nice drive out to Carnduff tonight. Both teams, so kind of cool to watch, I guess.
Yeah, what's the game been like so far for you? I know what I've been seeing.
Like real pace. I like the quality. Arrogant, they're buzzing like always.
I seen that. At least he wasn't using his fist tonight to go and buzz Keenan Sperling. I had blew him off last game. I don't feel like doing it twice.
Yeah, and then Dumaine, he's really holding them in there in the second there. I mean, Theodore had lots of chances. Carnduff's had lots of chances too, I guess. But it seemed like Theodore was kind of all over him there in the second, and Dumaine made a couple big saves to keep him in it for sure. Yeah,
absolutely. And on the other side, I mean, Warren Chimko has been solid in net, but just kind of one bad bounce at the beginning of the game there, and one off the face mask.
And that goal that Theodore got, the go-ahead goal, 3-2 goal, there was about enough room there.
Yeah, well, maybe a puck. Yeah,
and
exactly.
Matt Johnson, he absolutely sniped it. Shout out to him, whoever that guy is.
Yeah, no, Dylan he's been kind of on a goalless streak here, and now finally he gets one, and let's hope, for the Buffalo side, anyways, that this is going well. Yep. So what's new over in the Big Six Hockey League right now, and what are you seeing over there?
Well, I guess the Kohlers pulled one out against Mooseman the other night. I'm not sure really what happened there. I know they ended up down with 3D, the Kohlers, and they ended up pulling her out. I think Tayson Holt scored with a backhand bar down from what I read on Facebook. Okay. But I guess it was a back and forth game. Like we said on the podcast there, last episode 35, I think we said we predicted it would be football scores, but and it was, I guess.
Yeah, I seen it was 7-7 there.
But yeah, the boys are Mooseman there, Schiller boys, and Aragon on Bean Fate, I guess, and all those boys are going to be playing tomorrow night in Bean Fate. So everybody head out there and watch that one. That'll be one to. He's got two more, so
yeah. So then Mooseman just they had all their team, or because they got Holloway and they've got
the two. I as far as I know, they had all their guys. I don't think anybody's in out there. I know I heard can't remember what guy, but I heard one guy broke his hand last night, so they'll be short a D-man. And then from what I'm hearing from my insiders, a couple guys, I think Holt will be gone tomorrow and Curzon will be gone tomorrow, so that's going to hurt the Kohlers. But if they can, Bean Fate, they're good in their own barn, so as long as they can get their guys, they'll be all right.
So is this kind of like an upset that they took out Carnduff? Or
see, a lot of people are saying that, but honestly, I wasn't surprised. Bean Fate's a really good team if they can get their guys out. That's the problem. That's the problem with senior hockey, right? A lot of guys just same with us, the Midale Mustangs. Yep. We were a great team on paper, but to get the guys to the rink was another story, right?
You betcha. Well, I know you're from Midale, so I got to ask you a little bit about Taylor Thompson. I mean, a guy that's originally from Bredenbury and up in our area up there. So what does he look like all season, I guess, with Midale?
Well, to start off, I guess, originally I'm from Bredenbury too.
Oh, yeah.
So that's how I know him. I grew up with him, and he played a lot of pro hockey. We've been bugging him to come play with us last year, and I guess it's kind of a blessing he didn't, because who knows if he would have came back. We weren't very good last year. We lost a lot of locals due to the COVID restrictions, right? That hurt a lot of teams. But last year was just about staying in the league, right? But Taylor, he's great. He's a great hockey player. I think he was for sure the best player in the Big Six this year, maybe even all of Saskatchewan. I mean, he put up 35 points in 8 games. I mean, it speaks for itself.
Exactly.
And he's a really tough guy too. Guys want to pick on him or whatever. I mean, when you got guys like that on your team, you want to get him to fight, but he's more valuable on the ice. But he can hold his own. He can throw down. You can look it up anywhere on the internet. He's got his own fight videos, and real good hockey player all around.
For sure. So I guess let's talk a little bit about the other series that's going on over in the Big Six. Yellowgrass and Redvers. Did that one end last night, or is that one still going?
Yeah, no, it ended last night. I think the final score was too many to not enough.
Shout out to Travis, I guess.
Yeah, for Travis. I think he's playing provincials with Lumsden, I believe. But yeah, Redverse, they're an unbelievable team this year. I mean, they're totally mostly local, which I mean, props to them for being able to do that, right?
Yeah.
Like, and then those are the kind of teams you want to see win, right? Like, not very many imports, but.
And I guess I gotta ask also a little bit about the Yellowgrass Arena. I know you guys pick on that one a little bit of the podcast.
Yeah,
what can you tell me about it?
I don't know who's watching, but like that rink is a dump. Right? Like, let's say it here, and they don't have rink burgers.
How do you not have a rink burger in a rink?
The last 2 games we went to, no burgers. So they said dangerous ice conditions, something else, and no burgers. That's 3 strikes. Get them out of here.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much like anti-hockey if you don't have a rink burger.
Yeah,
I mean, like in Theodore, we have 2 different types. We've got the Buffalo Bison burger, and we have a hamburger.
Buffalo burgers, eh?
Oh yeah, no, like I said, so I don't know how you could not only. At least you can have 1 burger.
No doubt, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, Yellowgrass. I mean, the guys out there, yeah, good guys were today. And we shouldn't shit on them too much. I guess we shouldn't crap on them too much. But I mean, a lot of those guys out there, they're trying to get the rink fixed up.
Absolutely,
it is what it is. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's
a little disappointing for sure. Yeah. Well, we used to have that one rink also in the Sask East. We used to have Ituna, and there was a reason why they had the record for the coldest rink in the province.
Oh yeah.
But I gotta admit, they did have good pierogies.
Pierogies, yeah.
Nevertheless,
always up north there in the pierogi country. Right?
Absolutely. Yeah. So, well, I see they're putting on the nets now. Where can guys find the HPC podcast?
Spotify, Apple Podcast, or Apple Music, anywhere you stream your music, you can find us. It's called at the HPC Podcast. Just 4 guys that we have. Anybody that wants to come on, really, but we mostly cover Big Six and any senior hockey. We'll be covering a lot of the Saskatchewan fastball this summer, so tune into that. We'll have guys from all over on.
Excellent. Well, hey, thank you very much again for joining me tonight.
Thank you for having me.
We'll I guess see what happens here in the third period.
See you in the third.
You betcha.
Bye, everybody.
We all have certain things that make us say, yes, this is the home. RE/MAX Blue Chip Realty. We find homes that fit you.
All right, back at her here for the third period. Buffs lead 3-2. Can they hold on to first game 3 here tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon at 2:30? Buffaloes win this draw, and they're working along the boards here with it as Curtis Decker shoots it around the net and out of the Theodore Buffalo zone. And this ends up back down to neutral ice. Here's Decker with it. Decker looking up ice a little bit, and that doesn't leave the net zone. Here's an opportunity. Shoot, save made by Shimko. That would be number 22 on deck. Haven't seen much of him tonight, or I just haven't told them. Here's a 2-on-1 over the Buffaloes. Buffalo shoots. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that didn't go in. Schwartz and Taphorn, 2 guys you definitely don't want to see in a 2-on-1. And great move once again by Domain. As this puck goes back down ice and over for the Theodore Buffalos. They're going to pick it up, and that's thrown all the way down ice. Nobody touched it. Goes in for a whistle. 3-2, Buffalo.
I'll double on your point earlier. Domain is sure standing on his head tonight. He is really holding the Red Devils in this game and really keeping this game interesting for sure.
Absolutely here, and he's going to have to keep being hot as the Buffaloes will get some opportunities here like that, because I guarantee sooner or later the Red Devils, here's another opportunity here for Zach McIntyre, and he just can't quite catch up to this puck as Domain steps out of the crease to get this one settled down. Buffaloes, though, get this one in the Carnduff zone. Here's Caden Taphorn with it. Taphorn shoots. Scores! Off the goaltender Domain man, I believe. Caden Taphorn, welcome back. Been injured for most of the season here with a shoulder injury. Sorry, I guess you're supposed to say in the hockey world, upper body injury. And the Buffaloes take a 2-goal lead here in the third. Beautiful play there by Caden Taphorn. You know what? That's one thing the Buffaloes need to just keep doing, is just shoot the puck. Something's going to happen sometime here as they win this draw and get this one down back towards the Carnduff zone. Here's Sperling with it. Roebuck. Roebuck gets this one down, gets it back into the neutral ice, does a good job of defending that puck as the Red Devils shoot it down into the Theodore Buffalo zone. Here's Shimko. Shimko with it. Over to Thompson. Then loses the puck. Here's a chance here. Beautiful play by Lamb to keep that from coming up in front, except they're pulling it in front. And Dan Wilson ends up with it. Otherwise, whoa. And the Red Devils now settle this puck down. Coming back up ice. Here is Flett with it. Flett throws it down ice a little bit, getting it down a little deeper. And over to Keenan Sperling. Sperling gets this puck back out of the Buffalo zone. Red Devils shoot it back into the Buff zone, but Flett's there to control this one, as he just misses a big hit there by 19. That's Stoven. Here's a chance for Kuczynski. He gets in there, but gets the puck taken off of him. As here comes the Red Devils up ice, center ice, and there's Jordan Evans with it. Evans gets it down and into the Carnduff zone, and Buffaloes will chase this one down. Kalanchi throws it back, not for only a brief second as the Red Devils regroup. Kick this puck into the neutral ice. Hard shot there by Shimko, by number 8, Trey Stalker. Trying to beat a guy at neutral ice doesn't usually work very often. 17-18 left here in the third. Still at 3-2, 4-2 now. Hockey game after the goal by Caden Taphorn. Here's the Red Devils controlling it in the Theodore zone. Works it around the net. Number 17, that would be Carrier with it. No, not Carrier. Garrigan with it. Sorry. And tries to get it Eric Kuzik. Eric couldn't handle it onto that puck. Ends up back down ice. Here's Shimko trying to slow this one down for Curtis Decker. Does. And this one ends up back down ice as Keenan Taphorn gives chase. Trying to chase down number 8, Trey Stalker. Carnduff gets this to neutral ice. And Neufeld pick this one up. Over to Decker. Decker trying to make a big move for Derek Schwartz, who is right behind the defense. Schwartz just couldn't quite hang on to that one. As here's Dylan Johnson with it. Johnson working it around. Hard shot there made by Taphorn. Rebound for Schwartz. How did he save that one? Wow. What opportunities for the Theodore Buffalos in this one. I hope my audio is working. I'm not sure. I didn't have nobody telling me it wasn't. I think it was on. I hope it was on. Nevertheless, here comes the Red Devils up ice. Carnduff, and this is going to be a penalty coming up to Blaine Thompson once more. And this guy is just slashing and hacking and pounding, and now somebody is jumping this guy. And this is not turning out pretty right now.
6 should be going too.
6 now should be going, you would think. Blaine Thompson, one of the more gentlemanly players on the team. And you don't think he purposely did that. They're going to send them both to the box now.
No, I think it's just the way he hit number 14 Geiger's knee there, kind of buckled him backwards and looked real bad. But no, it was a real solid hip check by Thompson.
It was a good hip check, I thought. I mean, like I say, you can call whatever you want, I guess, in a hockey game. But you know what? And especially when the guy's hurt, I know that people call it a little bit different stuff. And I really don't like to look at that for number 14, Geiger. Feel bad for the kid.
Well, and you look at it from a ref's point of view, they have to.
They got to call something.
If there's an injury, they have to call it above 4 minutes, which really sucks for the other team, especially with a clean hit like that. You can't really avoid it.
And it looks like Thompson's night is done. This is a 5-minute major. And the Buffaloes will be short down to 5 defensemen now. And one of their solid ones, Blaine Thompson, is going to be escorted off the ice here tonight. It's unfortunate. Not sure who's going to serve this one for the Buffs. I know that alternate captain Curtis Decker is over there to get an explanation of this one. Geiger's night looks like it's done as well, which is not good. But the Theodore Buffalos will have to get somebody in the penalty box and serve a 2-minute minor. The first 2 minutes, I guess, will be waved off because of, I'm not sure what we got here. We got a 5 and a 2, I guess. So we're going to 4-on-4 or 5-on-5 for 2 minutes. Imagine we're going to have a 5-on-5 for 2 minutes, and then we'll go back to the major. But capital opportunity now for the Carnduff Red Devils if you want one. It cost you Trevor Geiger, which isn't good, but nevertheless,
just gives them that much more incentive to go out there and do something with it, because now they got this big opportunity. They can't let it go to waste for a player.
They can't let it go to waste indeed. To try to get back into this game here. It's a 2-goal lead for the Buffaloes. And they got a major power play here. 4-on-4 to start this one off. As Curtis Decker gets the puck, and he's going to throw this around, or work it around anyways. And over to Neufeld. Neufeld to Decker, who just pitches that one in a not really great spot. Here's Taphorn with it. Taphorn comes behind the net. Carnduff is doing a great job of defending this and holding it in the Buffalo zone. As Grayson Neufeld finally breaks this one out. Here's Neufeld. Neufeld, hard shot just over the net, just about got the goaltender handcuffed. Here comes the Red Devils up the other way. Here's an opportunity for number 15. That's Plews. Plews goes, gives it to Taphorn, and here comes the Buffaloes. 2-on-2 the other way. Keenan Taphorn gets the puck knocked off his stick, and this is going to back. Oh, what a chance. Good shot here by the lane Lamb. Schwartz shoots. Save made by Domain. I've said that enough here tonight. As the Red Devils come back up ice. Oh, a shot that scores! Off of the goaltender, or off of the backboards, off of number 8 Stalker, and straight in the net. It's a 3-2 game.
I thought we were playing hockey, not baseball in this arena, but there, that was a pretty good swing from Trey Stalker. It was about knee height, and he batted it in off the boards.
Beautiful play by Trey Stalker to make this a 4-3 game here for the Theodore Buffalos. And there's a lot of time that I see on that penalty clock.
You got to be ready as a goaltender.
Got to be ready for anything. And that one there just looked like maybe Shimko was not 100% ready. Hard to say. But nevertheless, it's a 4-3 game now. As Delane Lamb gets the puck, shoots us down into the Carnduff zone. That puck took a funny bounce, and here's over to McIntyre, and he just missed the net. Oh, come on. Lamb with it. Lamb trying to get it over. Here's Dylan Johnson with it. Don't call him Jeremy. Mackenzie Flett. Flett takes a shot there and over for McIntyre. Doesn't work. Here's Johnson with a McIntyre takes a hard shot, and that bounces off to the side. Another shot made by Taphorn. And that goes nowhere. Lamb, I apologize. Here comes the Red Devils back up ice. As they're getting ready to get their guy back on the ice and take a 3-minute power play. Here's the Red Devils working around the ice. They now have to go and regroup because they just let that one go across the blue line. Great opportunities here now for the Carnduff Red Devils to get this tying goal after that quick one there by Stalker. Here's an opportunity right in front. And that one gets deflected off to the side.
Somebody take him.
Somebody should, yeah, that's about it. Here's Hiltz with it. Hiltz pitches it over to Barrett. Barrett works this one down low. Gets this up down in the back beside the net. Here is Stalker with it. Has the game on, or the goal again. That one's up and out of play. And this will go to the glove side of Warren Shimko with 13:30 left in the third. Again, if you don't know the situation here, Carnduff wins this one. He's all over for the Theodore Buffalos in provincials. Theodore wins this one. Well, hey, we got to have game 3 tomorrow night. Here's a chance here, gets it out of the zone, and that's about where it ends up. As Carnduff goes into their own zone to recover this one. They're going to reset, and they got 2 minutes on the power play still. Carnduff gets it into the Theodore Buff zone, but Curtis Decker does a beautiful job and pitches this one out of the zone once more. And that will be a whistle. Hand pass, I suppose. Down the ice she goes. 4-3, Buffalo's lead. Been a fun game so far, I'll tell you that much. Dylan Johnson's going to take this draw up against Hiltz. And Hiltz wins this one back for the Carnduff Red Devils. Over to LaMontage. And here's Hiltz with it. Hiltz makes one move. Makes one more guy miss who's standing still. And this one gets thrown over and up and over to, I'm not sure there. That's Stalker. And that puck there is bouncing all around. Back to Stalker. Stalker. Hiltz. Hiltz with the puck. Over to Stalker. Stalker to Hiltz. Hiltz to LaMontage. Stalker shoots, save, rebound. Oh, what a save by Warren Shimko. But the Carnduff Red Devils still have it in the buff zone. Here's Stalker with it.
Yes.
Over to LaMontage. And this puck gets all the way down the ice. And the Buffaloes need a change. 1 minute left in the power play for the Carnduff Red Devils. 12:04 left in this game so far. Hiltz gets this one settled up. Here's a chance here. Martin couldn't get it settled. Another chance. Rebound. Shimko save. Rebound scores! Ben Hiltz. Oh, yes, Ben Hiltz. Gets it into the back of the net after a furious opportunities in front.
He's been having an unreal night tonight, Ben. He's been, 3 points, 4 points now?
2 goals and an assist, I believe, so 3 points.
That's an unreal night. Like, you love to have those guys on your team that are going to guarantee you some points on the board.
And the Theodore Buffalos and Carnduff Red Devils, surprise, surprise, we're tied up here at 4 once again. And there's still 40 seconds left of the major penalty to Blaine Thompson. As the Red Devils try to work this one back up ice and try to get another one and take the lead. They haven't had the lead probably since the 4 or 5 minute mark of the first period. But now they have an opportunity to, that's for sure. As the Buffaloes get this one back quickly down ice. It is an icing when it's a power play goaltender. Domain did not realize it was probably a power play still. As most times when you get those, it's not quite that way. Here comes Eric Kuzik out of the penalty box. As Domain goes, hangs, keeps it and throws behind the net for his one defenseman. Here's Flett with it, throws it back down into the Carnduff zone. Buffaloes now have to get on their horse and start getting at her. As the Red Devils get the puck down, and here comes Hiltz with it. Hiltz takes a shot. It's not Hiltz, that's number 22, Audette. Oh, Moretti. Okay. And this one's worked around. Here is LaMontage. Here's a 2-on-1 for the Theodore Buffalos. Roebuck with Korchinski. Roebuck slowly works this one. Shoots! What did he do and miss the net? It happens.
Wide open.
Buffaloes had an opportunity there, a capital opportunity to go and bring back the lead. And Tony Roebuck misses the net. Oh, well. It happens again, like I say, as he takes a shot, and that one's up and out of play. 10-11 left here in the third. It's a tie game, 4-4. Thank you very much again, everybody that's been watching this one, listening to this one. Again, if your feed is on video is not the greatest, well, I'm sorry. We'll try to do what we can to make it a little better if we do have a game 3 tomorrow. But right now, we got a tie game. It don't matter what's happening right now. We're trying to get this game broadcast for you and get some audio at least for you. As the Buffaloes have it in the Carnduff zone. Working it around, here's Grayson Neufeld with it. Neufeld over to Keenan Sperling to Neufeld. Neufeld gets this puck, tries to move it up, and gets it over to Keenan Taphorn. Taphorn loses this one, and here comes the Red Devils the other way. That puck there is taken off his stick. As the Buffaloes, use a chance here as Sperling missed the puck. He'll get this one around the net. And here comes Caden Taphorn, who's making a change. Otherwise, that could have been a 2-on-1 if he could have got to that one quickly. That puck is tipped. And just about nailing another fan. But we get a whistle. 9:26 left here in the third. 4-4 hockey game. Here in Carnduff. Buffaloes in the road black. Carnduff in the white. Been a fun game so far, I'll tell you that much. And you got to give a lot of that credit to the goaltender, Cody Domain, who's had one absolute heck of a game here for the Carnduff Red Devils. As well as, like you said before, you got a guy like Ben Hiltz who's been just getting points. Got 3 here again tonight. He's one of those guys you got to watch for. Yes, this one's here. They're deciding where this puck is going to be dropped. Looks like they're going to go out of the zone. Evans, Kuzik, and Kalanchi take the draw. And Evans wins it back over to Curtis Decker. Gives this one to Delane Lamb. Tries to work it around. As Curtis Decker doesn't quite get a hang on that one. Oh, but another little shot there off to the side. Oh, what a tip there by Hiltz. It went high instead of down. Otherwise, that was a great opportunity there for the Carnduff Red Devils. As Hiltz is still on the ice working this one around. Here is the Red Devils as Garrett Kuzik gets the puck. Kuzik pitches it over to Jordan Evans. Evans takes a hard shot on the goaltender, Domain. He ain't going to go and miss that one. He'll hang on for the whistle. 8:34 left here in the third. Still 4-4 tie. Of course, Carnduff scores or wins this one here. They're going on to face the Kyle Elks. They lose. It's going to be game 3 here tomorrow at 2:30. As Flett pitches this one down the ice. And this one gets into the Carnduff zone. Here's McIntyre. Doesn't get that puck. Here comes the Red Devils. Back up ice. Here's Sperling trying to get it around. Doesn't work. Here's a chance here for the Red Devils. And that just missed the open forward there. Number 16, Carrier. Had an opportunity. LeMontage. Throws it up front. Doesn't work. Here comes the Red Devils trying to work this puck down. Trying to get a goal here. Here's Carrier. Works it around the net. Throws it in front and nobody's there. Carrier trying to get it up here and over to Trask. Trask getting worked along the boards by Sperling. And Flett now takes the puck for the Buffaloes and heads up ice. Mackenzie Flett with it. Gets the puck, gets it over to McIntyre, misses the net. Here's a chance, though! Oh, what an opportunity. The Buffaloes thought that was probably going in. Beautiful bounce around the net and an opportunity for number 22, Zach McIntyre, who's looking up at the stars right now. Domain, you got to give him credit this game. He's been very solid. He's not in net tonight. This game here could have been blowout. Neufeld pitches this one around the net over for Dan Wilson. Wilson gets it in front. He scores! Beautiful pass from Wilson to Roebuck. What a goal! And the Buffaloes restore their 1-goal lead. What a goal by Tony Roebuck, but what a pass by Dan Wilson gets it up on top of Domain, and we've got a 5-4 hockey game for the Theodore Buffalos. But here comes the Red Devils. Hard shot there, and Shimko, that bounces up and doesn't touch anything, so we carry on. Roebuck with it, throws it into the Carnduff zone. Roebuck chases it down, gets it back down deeper into the Carnduff zone. Here's Kurchinski trying to work for this puck as it's taken away here by Cole Barrett. Barrett loses it, shoots. Oh, what a chance for Kurchinski. He went high. As that puck gets dumped down into the bleachers. Schwartz is looking for a delay of game penalty. It ain't happening. Kurchinski with an opportunity of a lifetime there to make it 6-4 and just goes over top of the net. Buffaloes are pressing. Here is Lamontage with it. Goes, throws it around his net. He gets the Red Devils heading up ice. Hard pass over, doesn't get anybody, and that was looking for Hiltz, I believe. Here comes Keenan Taphorn, and Derek Schwartz with him, except Schwartz loses the puck. Hiltz with it. Gets it off of the stick, but then gets over to Dylan Johnson. Johnson over to Lamontage. And that could have been a tripping call if that wasn't careful. Here's a chance for Lamontage. Shoots it. Misses the net. Another opportunity here. Shoots. Save made by the Lamb. Another block by Taphorn. Schwartz with a block now. That was Johnson, sorry. And now here comes Keenan Taphorn looking up ice. He's got Derek Schwartz with him. 3-on-2 the other way. Schwartz steps up, takes a shot there, blocked up, rebound. Nothing happens. Here's another chance. Taphorn just misses the net. Buffaloes have had some great opportunities here. This game is going back and forth. Hard save, rebound. And the puck's going back down the other way. Here's Flett with it now. Flett trying to calm this down just a little bit. As the Red Devils now have it back in the neutral ice. Takes a puck shot down into the zone. Shimko watches that steer around his net. Star shot, rebound! What a chance! Another chance here going right in front. This is Carrier with it, getting the puck dug out of him over for Mariotti. And now here comes a chance here, and that could have been a penalty as well, but what do you do? And now there's something here, offside, as this puck here is going to heading back down towards, it's going to be outside the Carnduff red line, or blue line.
I think at this point the refs have considerably just knocked out the weak penalties because there's been so many of those. But hey,
they've cut the whistle.
It's good that they're not going to just call for one side. They're keeping it even on both ways.
Yeah, they've done a very good job here tonight. I mean, like I say, you got to call something on Thompson. It sucks. It's unfortunate for him. I don't know if that'll be or if that'll be another game. I don't think so, but we'll find out later on. And going from there. Here comes the Buffaloes. Getting this around here is Curtis Decker. Does a beautiful job of firing this out of the zone. Doesn't quite make it out of the zone, but now it should. Here's Curtis Decker trying to find somebody open. Decker getting this one over and down, and Taphorn chases after it. 4:27 left here in the third. As the good back check there, yeah. Colby Ferrana did a beautiful job of haranguing number 9. That would be Mins Hull, who I've never said all night until right now. Here's Tony Roebuck with it. Has the game scoring leading goal right now, but it gets off the stick. Here's a chance for Carnduff. Carnduff shoots. Nice block there by Delane Lamb, who can't get back up. They got to just shoot this one down the ice, I think, unless Tony Roebuck can get it out of the zone quickly. Roebuck. Lamb is really hurt here. He's bouncing around, and now he's going to try to head towards the bench at least. As, yeah, he's still going hard. Looks like he's been shot out of a cannon as Decker goes and loads him into the box. 3:29. That's not good. If you're a Buffaloes, that means you're down to 4 defenders. Hard shot there. That was by number 17, Garrigan. He's been buzzing around the ice, and that doesn't touch anything once again. And they get another chance. Here it is, Hiltz. He's seen a little bit of an angle, didn't see what he likes, turned around. Here's LaMontage, takes a shot there, and that's blocked up front as Neufeld will get this one down ice quickly for the Theodore Buffalos, who's been playing more defense now. And they called that an icing.
Wow.
Very slow puck for an icing, but okay. 3 minutes left here in the third, 5-4 for the Theodore Buffalos. They're trying to hang on to this one and force the game 3. Johnson will take this draw up against Hiltz. Hilt's been good on the draw tonight. I can't tell you how good. They'll keep track.
Are we one guy down?
Yeah, we need to have a guy on the ice. They are throwing a penalty for the Theodore Buffalos. No, they're just telling them get the hell on the ice.
That's it.
There we go. Now we're 5-5. I thought maybe the penalty was getting called there for a minute. The ref was getting annoyed. And they're telling Neufeld to back up there against number 17, Kerrigan. And that puck is going to end up back out of the into the bleachers. This has been a fun hockey game so far. I hope everybody's been enjoying it. I think everybody has. I see there's about 150. Yes, so I would hope you're all enjoying it. Just about doubling the rink capacity here in Carnduff, one stream at a time. Here's Mackenzie Flett with it. Flett throws it around that. What a save by Shimko. Beautiful save by Shimko on number 22, Adet. That goal had goal written on it and gets it out. Buffs end up back down into the Carnduff zone. As now the Carnduff Red Devils are trying to get this puck back down in the zone. Dumont. Domain takes a look, and that there is icing against the Theodore Buffalos with 2:28 left here in the third. Domain had a quick look over to the bench just to see what's going on over there.
Every goaltender knows in a tight game like this, he's got to be on his toes and watching the bench. Never know when it's going to come.
The call could come at any time, but Carnduff Red Devils lose this one, and this one ends up back down the ice. And here comes Keenan Taphorn with it. Gets his stick hammered out of his hands. The ref ain't going to call nothing like that. Don't even try. But here's another one, icing against the Carnduff Red Devils. 2:08 left here in the third. Gotta admit, both goaltenders have been fairly sharp here tonight. Shimko let one in that maybe was a little light. What do? It's senior hockey. Things happen. 2:08 left. Domain's had a very good game over in the other net for the Carnduff Red Devils. As Curtis Decker goes, gets his puck, shoots it back down ice. And that one there is touched up by Tony Robick. Won't be icing. Didn't get to the blue line even. Here's Decker now with it. Decker slows it down, tries to get it over to Krasinski, who chases this one back down the ice against Martin. Krasinski over to Robick, and he couldn't quite get that puck yet. Robick trying to just keep it down low. And now the Theodore Buffalos get it once more. Here's Keenan Sperling just shooting it directly onto the goaltender, Dumaine. 1:36 left here in the third. Spell 5-4 Theodore Buffalos lead. Carnduff gets this into the zone, and it's an offside by the Carnduff Red Devils. After the game, I plan on drinking a pile of water to try to keep my voice to make sure that it is good to go in case we need it tomorrow night. Currently, we do. So expect me to be drinking a pile of water and trying to see if I can get my voice back. Here is Vrana with it. Vrana loses this draw, but this one's bounced, and Schwartz will shoot it onto the goaltender, and this will be icing against the Theodore Buffalos. Schwartz didn't like it. He said that goaltender could have got it. He was right there. Why didn't he get it? I think it's because he didn't want to get it, because he gets now a free play to get it into the net, and there goes Cody Denane to sit on the bench for the next minute 24 or more or less. Depends what we got here. Carnduff loses this draw. This one gets out of the zone. Here's a chance for Johnson, and he misses this one. And this one will be icing once more against the Theodore Buffalos. Again, Buffaloes win this one. We're getting hockey tomorrow night. Not tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon. 2:30. Be here at Puck Drop. We'll try to do the stream. I will do my darndest to try to get a better video feed for you guys. I apologize again. Hopefully this is going to be working as we get a timeout here, I believe, by the Carnduff Red Devils. Yeah, been a fun game. I'll tell you that much. Sound guy's been on his game all night. It's been a good game.
Just what do you think both teams are saying here, coming from the Red Devils and the Buffaloes point of view?
Well, I'm sure the Buffaloes are just saying, hey, let's hold this puck as much as we can. Try to win the draw. That's the biggest thing, I think, for the Buffaloes right now. If you're the Red Devils, you're trying to plan a little bit of play. If I'm them, I'm trying to get Ben Hiltz open as much as you could possibly get him open and while they try to get that shot off on Shimko. So that's what I'm looking at right now. What do you think?
I definitely think the Buffaloes are talking about Hiltz. They know he's going to be out there. They know he's going to be open. I feel like they're going to have a guy on him or two at all times. So we'll see what's going to happen here as come to the draw here.
Yep, here's Hiltz to take the draw up against Dylan Johnson. Figure big guy takes the draw, and the Buffaloes win this one. Big win for the Theodore Buffalos, and that just doesn't quite make it out. Here it is, Court. No, that puck's taken off of him quickly. Here's another opportunity. Colby Brana just wanted to get that goal. He's doing whatever he can to get it. And now they do. Dylan Johnson gets the goal. 6-4 Buffaloes. Big DJ Johnson.
And that's where you were right. The draw, the win there would have been huge for both teams, and Buffaloes won it. And you see what happens. That's a dagger for the Red Devils. It's really tough goals get scored on.
As the Carnduff Red Devil faithful start to pile out of this rink, you can guarantee they'll be back here tomorrow making even more noise if they can. Unless something drastic happens here. It looks like the Buffs are going to force a game 3 here. You know, all the power to them. Nice save there by Shimko. As Domain heads off ice once more. Score don't matter. It's not a goal series, so why not? Again, big draw here coming up to the glove side of Warren Shimko with 44.9 seconds left. Theodore leads 6-4. Join us tomorrow if this game does go on. It looks like it will. They just got this one down the ice once more. We have another icing call here. But be sure to join us tomorrow afternoon, 2:30 in the afternoon. Huge game 3. Pivotal. Everything matters. Buffaloes, Red Devils. Right here in the Carnduff Centennial Arena. If it's better yet, just come down to the game. If you're anywhere near Carnduff, this is the hockey to watch. This has been great. So be sure to come down and watch the game if you can. If you can't, well, hey, I'll be streaming it. Probably just not quite as fun as it's going to be live. So,
And she's over.
She's icing is waved off on this one here. The Buffaloes will move on, and they're going to play game 3 tomorrow night. As the Buffaloes are getting ready. Oh, just another shot there. But this one here is 8 seconds left. Another shot made. And this one is out of the zone. The Theodore Buffalos win this one, win one here, and tomorrow night play for game number 3 for the right to go play Kyle in the provincial final.
I just want to thank you for having me on here today. It was a real pleasure.
Absolutely.
Wonderful meeting you guys. And
You bet. Well, I guess tomorrow you'll be on again. So.
I got hockey game tomorrow.
Oh.
That's why I was so hoping that it was gonna be a good ending. But hey, you know what? I would wish it could be there tomorrow, but I know it's gonna be a damn good game.
Well, hey, if you get a chance, make sure you're watching a stream, I suppose.
Oh yeah, the game's at 2:30.
30.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll be able to watch it probably. It's just Radville's 2.5 hours away.
No, yeah, makes sense. So, well, hey, thank you very much once again for coming out here tonight, watching the feed. 3 stars of the game. I think what I'm going to do is I'll let you guys pick here first. Who did you have for a first star of the or for the 3rd star of the game?
For the 3rd star, I want to give it to I'll read you the name. I know who it is. It was number 9, Roebuck.
Tony Roebuck.
He had a couple really pivotal goals in the game, and I think he changed the dynamic for the Buffaloes 100%.
You betcha. He had the game-winning goal here tonight, and he'll be going on again for tomorrow night. Dustin, you're back here for a moment. Who do you got for the 2nd star for tonight?
2nd star. Well, who'd you pick?
He took Tony Roebuck. So.
Okay, well, definitely Warren Shimko. Guy stood on his head for sure, I would say, anyway, in my opinion.
And I mean, I think we all can agree on the first star in this one. I mean, Cody Domain, that game could have been a blowout.
Yeah.
And Domain stood on his head all game, all night long, had a huge game. And we'll definitely be looking to try to get another bounce back here tomorrow and see if he can try to finish off the Buffalos tomorrow night, if he can. 2:30 puck drop here in Carnduff for Adam Stewart and Aiden and Dustin. We'll talk to you tomorrow night here in Carnduff.